Hi everyone, it's time for day 3, even though today is technically day 6 of Junk Journal July. The prompts for today is negative space on day 3 and tickets and tags on day 4. So I'm going to do 3 and 4 together because it's a full spread and also because I'm behind. So here's day 1, good vibes, a little bit of fold out journaling here. And day 2 was pop of color, and of course it was going to be pink. Okay, so today's prompt is negative space, and I've decided I wanted to just have something in this corner and leaving our negative space here around the side. And I think what I want to do is highlight one of these Peon Girls, probably this one here, although, and these are washi paper. Although I do have the PET tape, and I like these because they're bigger, and I would probably go for this one here. And you can tell maybe that I'm going for the pink ones. So I'll decide once I've laid the foundation, because I might be able to put it on a piece of vellum or something to give it a bit more structure. I think putting the PET layered over multiple layers can be a bit problematic, so if I put it on something, that would be good. I've got a pile of stuff here. I've just cut up some other washi tapes that I have, and I've got these strips that I just got out of a magazine, and I've taken this one and I've just roughed up the edges with a distress tool, and I've got some pieces of like handmade papers as well that I just cut into strips. So this kind of strips thing I'm feeling. I've got some tissue paper as well, and I've got some vellum pieces too. And apart from all that, I've got some papers that are leftovers from previous days, just some grids, and that pink grid is nice. Maybe that could be useful. And then these other ones that you might have seen from previous videos. So I'm not sure if I need anything of that, potentially this one. But my theory was, what I was thinking about doing, let's just get a bit of an idea of the height here. I was just thinking about layering these pieces together, but not necessarily this, in a straight line. Just have them kind of off-centered from each other. And I'll cut them down to be the right size. Kind of having them all branching off from the one base point. And potentially I could layer this as well. I think maybe this will give me a bit more vibrancy. I'll just tear a couple of pieces. Okay, so I thought I'd change things slightly and have them lined up more like those washi pages that I do, but still at strange angles. I don't know if I need any more than what's there, but I do really feel like I want to put these down. I think I want something in this corner as well, so I don't know whether I should try to turn these slightly so they face that corner. I want to keep this one straight because it has such a grid on it. But I think we'll try to turn these towards, let's see. I'm thinking I might put some of this washi across the bottom first. I just feel like I need something grounding on the bottom of the page. Okay, so if we start with that as a base, let's just maybe start putting a few things down. Otherwise I'm just going to be faffing about, to be honest. I think I'll go, yeah, I think I'll go in this direction. Okay, so we have a base, at least something to start with. So this is just the reverse side. I'm just wondering if that might help me as well, just to have a little bit of extra structure behind what I'm about to do. And I honestly have no idea if this is going to work. So let's start with, I think we'll start with this. Yeah, let's put this one down first. And then we'll do a piece of vellum. So what I'm trying to do here is just make some layers to form basis of my focal image, which is going to be one of those PT tapes. I'm not sure if this is exactly what I was envisioning, but I'm going to go with it. So then we just need to decide which of these. So she could sit there quite happily, and I am going to put something behind her. Alternatively, it would be her. She's my favorite of the two, but I think she's probably a bit small. I think if we just cut them both out, we can look at them properly. So we'd either have her on a background or her. I really like her. I'm not sure if it's the right choice, but I just like it so much. And then I was thinking having this behind her. I think this paper is too thick. Yeah, that's too thick. Alternatively, it would just be some vellum, just to soften that right down. Let's try it with the vellum first. So I've just kind of roughly cut that, and I wonder if I can use the distress tool to mark up the edges. Okay. I'll cut some tissue paper as well. Actually, you know what? Let's tear the tissue paper. Yeah, I already feel like this is going to be better, because I could tear it and get a nice kind of organic shape to the background. Okay, let's cut this down and see. We'll add some more to the tissue paper as well, so it's not just plain white. Okay, so I'm going to bring that grid washi back in, and we'll just tear this again. Okay, so I've got some pieces of the torn washi here. I've got the white grid and the pink grid, and I'm just thinking if we layer some of the white over this background that we've started to make just here, I just feel like I need to kind of build up this bottom corner. And I'm thinking if we put a little bit of glue in the middle of the tissue paper. I quite like having the tissue paper sort of loose so that it has some texture to it. So now that I've got this piece here, I wanted to layer another pink one over it, but also over that tissue paper so that it holds down the edge, but you know, brings those layers together. So then this black piece can just layer on top of there as well. And I've just made it a little bit shorter than the other ones so that it doesn't, you know, look exactly the same length. I'll grab a little bit more glue and just put it under here. just to secure that base. Okay, I'm happier with this than I was before. I'm not sure about this. I'm finding this all a bit messy down here. I feel like I want to do something with that. I'm not quite sure what. Actually, it could be another little folding journaling piece, I think. So what if we had a little fold right to the edge of the page? Just here within that last piece, and it could fold over. Say like that. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, and then our girl can just sit here in the middle of that tissue paper. I'm just going to write in a little bit of journaling under here. Okay, so a little bit of journaling under there, and I think we will secure it. I'm thinking I might secure it with like a little star or something, because I know that these stars aren't super sticky. Okay, so I might secure it with this little message heart here. It's very cute. And it's not super sticky. You know, it's easily lifted, I guess, which is what I want to say there. Okay, so that is my negative space, just this bit around the edge here, hoping that that draws the eye down to this particular girl. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue behind her there. There we go, that's better. I'm feeling like I need just a little something on here. I think just some more of that washi tape. Okay, there we go. I think that ties it all in nicely. Loving that geometry there at the bottom with all those all those lines and squares. All right, so I think that's good. I think we're done for negative space. So let's move on to day 4, which was tickets and tags. And I have a little collection of things here that I've put together. I've got a pocket. I've got these tags. I quite like this because it is going to give us that grid kind of look that we've got happening almost throughout the whole book now. I've got a little vellum tag here. I've got these tag labels, these tickets here, and a printed pocket. And I wanted to start with this. It's just a page that says documented, and it's a ticket, like a ticket. It's just got some family favorites information on the back there for like Christmas time. This is from 2022's Christmas. So I think I'll just chop this out. And I'm thinking we're just going to layer this on the page first. And then we'll just build our spread around it. So I'll chop that off. Just about there. Turns out it's just above those words, so I'll use the words as my guide to get it straight-ish. We'll just pop that at the top there. It's not super straight, is it? Let's straighten it up with a ruler. So I think what I'll do is put some washi at the top to hold that down. I'll use my favorite white grid, which kind of helps tie in with the other side. We'll make it just a little bit smaller. I was going to glue it, but I might leave it for the moment just in case we decide to add anything under there. So all I'm thinking of here is just building up some layers of tags and things. Maybe I could make a pocket out of this just by gluing it down. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so I want the pocket to sit about there. So my glue needs to go to here and to here and to here. That's got to end there. Okay, let's try it. This is new. I haven't done this before. I do love this glue stick because it is square. So everything that you can kind of just lay it down and everything fits around it quite nicely. So now this becomes a great place for me to add my journaling to the back. And I'll leave that to dry for a bit before I try. You know what, let's just have a quick look. Yeah, so that fits in there really well. It ends there. Perfect. Excellent. So that's going to go in there. I've had this for ages. It's just a printable I got from Ellie Edwards. I was tempted to use that, but let's save it for another spread, I think. Let's just cut these out, and I'll cut these actually on the color rather than leaving a white space. All right, so I'm quite keen to keep a layered element like this one. I feel like this was a freebie with something, with an order that I got. And I always love adding vellum. Okay, so I was thinking about chopping this. I was thinking about perhaps doing it this way, but I also thought about like doing it off-centered a little bit and then having one of these other tickets in the middle. Let's cut out a couple of these, or maybe a strip. So I joined Threads today, Instagram's new app, and my watch keeps buzzing and buzzing and buzzing, and it's all Threads stuff. I don't know what it's going to be like, but anyway, I'm here. I was thinking about leaving it like that, but I don't know if I like having those white bits in between, so let's cut them out. Okay, so let's see how we can pull all of this together. Okay, so I'm thinking about formulating like a little pocket here that the tickets could sit inside of. And I was just trying to decide whether I want the pink or the green to be the front of the pocket. I think I probably want the pink to be the front. I can't decide. I actually considered using the back, but I think I'll go the mint being the front, and then have those little tickets sticking out of it. So I think I need to align my tickets. Let's just put a line of glue across here. It's all going to be stuck together in the end anyway. And I'm just thinking of having these little tickets popping out of here. And then our green pocket top can just sit over there. It gives us a bit of texture to those. I think we'll try and just rough them up a bit. Would have been better to rough them up beforehand, of course. Okay, so that's that. We'll have this sticking out the top like that. And I was going to try to keep the documented there, but actually I think I won't. I think this will fit better over the top of that. And then I'm going to put something on there, like a label on there instead. All right, let's do that. We'll just stick the bottom of this down for now. I think I might just chop the top off. It's a bit too long at the top. And then a little collection of pockets. Can just sit here. Okay, that's good. And now we'll find some kind of phrases to pop on there. Okay, so I think we are going to go with it feels good to be lost in the right direction. You know, it has a kind of a travel theme to it, and I think that fits quite nicely with you know, the tickets and things on here. So let's just pop that on there. I'm not going to be fussy about making it straight. It feels good to be lost in the right direction. Cool, cool, cool. I like that a lot. All right, do we need a little bit of embellishing here? I think the answer is yes. Okay, so I've got this really old set that I haven't used in ages, and I'm thinking, just thinking that these blacks, greys and whites are maybe a good idea for this. I don't have any white left in the hexagons, so I might stick with circles, and I'll just place them at kind of some intersection points to see how that looks. Oh, I don't have any grey circles either. Okay, so I'll just do 2 black ones. I think I might stick with all black in that case. This one seems to have lost its stick. Okay, so there we have our little tickets inside of here, our little extra ticket in the background. I'm loving these little dots, they're so cute. And then of course I have my journaling card that, let's see, fits perfectly in that pocket now. Oh, that's cute. And I might punch this another time and perhaps put a little bit of ribbon or something on there. I love when things poke out of the journal. It's the first thing, apart from my July tab, that's coming out of here so far. So yay. Oh, I like it. I really like that one. I wasn't sure. This one was a bit daunting to me. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but I love that we've got lots of texture and we've got like a little interactive element here as well. I'll pop some journaling on there after this, and it'll be about how I was feeling about this particular prompt today and how it turned out in the end. Okay, so here is my day 3, which was negative space. And again, with the texture, I really like having extra texture pieces. I love all the pinks, of course. I've got my little piece of journaling here under this little tab. It says, happy days, journaling and crafting, but also daunting to step out of my comfort zone because this is not what I usually do. And to do it with a prompt as well, you know, that adds a little bit of extra because you kind of want to see if you can, you know, hit the brief. So that was day 3, negative space, and here's day 4, tickets and tags. I think I've accomplished all the tickets and little tag here as well. I really like how it's turned out. I'm super happy with it. Totally unexpected. Okay guys, that's days 3 and 4. See you soon for 5 and 6. Thanks guys. Bye.